It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll play host to a battle between conferences. It's the Detroit Lions and the Houston Texans, next on Madden Football.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
The punter, Jack Fox, to get this one started. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Here's Steven Sims with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted second in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
C.J. may not have been the #1 pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, but he was clearly the #1 rookie in all of the NFL last year. Near unanimous Rookie of the Year. In fact, even earning MVP votes, Kate. It wasn't just a little bit of a rebound and a rebuild for Houston. It was a remake in a hurry. And what can he do in his sophomore season? It will be must-see TV.
2nd and 3 now. On the ground again with Mixon. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Keeping it with Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Stroud off the play fake. Dell with the grab. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They'll come up 1st and 10. A give to Mixon up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to it. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Gets this to Stover. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
He's got it to his running back. And in for the Houston touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Greg Reynolds to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And leading them out in his 9th NFL season, he experienced a real resurgence last year. It's Jared Goff.
Kate, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback. A guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills. And it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw, Goff. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be Texans football.
Here we go.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Mixon on the counter. It's a pickup of 11. And the Texans are going to have a first down. To the air, Stroud. Finds him. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
Have to review the play.
So a nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. It's Mixon on 2nd down. Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
And they will have to boot it away in a little bit. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. On first down, it's Goff. That's complete to the back, David Montgomery. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. Now we've got a pause. Timeout called on the offensive side of the ball. Off play action, Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Montgomery gets it from the gun. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Jukes one defender. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. From the gun, Goff. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
From the gun, Stroud. That's caught for the first. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, Stroud. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Going right side, Mixon with it. Room to run inside the 20. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Look the hot.
On play action, here's Stroud. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. but on first down, it is especially a killer.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's contained at the line for no gain. Play made that time by Danico Autry. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the shotgun. Goff gets this to Montgomery. And he gets him around 6 there. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop. And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down. Now Goff splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Lions at a deficit. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Goff on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game. Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Pass caught by Mixon. He has room past the 25. Running down the left side. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call. 1-844-MADDEN-1
Yes.
and make your case for
You ready for me?
boost.
Huh?
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first.
You want food? Okay, hold on.
2nd and 4. It is caught left side. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Working quickly here. 1st down throw from Goff. Montgomery hauls this one in. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
He's back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
You want beans?
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. It's halftime here in Houston, with the Texans enjoying a lead at the break. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We just watched a very good first half out of the Ohio State man, C.J. Stroud. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Reynolds with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Here comes the offense for Detroit to begin the second half. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You can know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
Working inside the red zone. Connection made to Dell. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
So that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Shotgun now for Stroud. This throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Whoa.
Mixon. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. And his aim was off there. He hits the left upright, and it's no good. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Reynolds with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lions
I'll be in the room in a few.
to take over on offense once again. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Handoff headed left, Montgomery. And that's good for a gain of 5. That stop coming from Henry To'o. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Handoff running right, Montgomery. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 43. Gets this one to Patrick. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. On 1st down, it's Goff. Finds Laporta. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They give up the gut to Montgomery. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He lets a heater go deep. Middle. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Detroit. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Sims now on the return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. They've got 1st down from the 31. Now the give to Mixon. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. Hits him on the in route. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. All set up now for 1st and 10.
And the Texans first down.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This one quickly to Dell. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 3 now. From the 48. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. This is Mixon. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Second and 6 coming up here. Now it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's Stroud. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. So it's second down coming up.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. Rolling left, buying some time. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. Has the Houston touchdown. The Texans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And look at this return. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And that last drive, no answer from what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Goff. This is complete to Gibbs. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first. Patrick going in motion right. From the red zone now. This is complete to Patrick. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Second and 3 now. Montgomery now up the middle. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Third and a lone yard coming up. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr. Texans get the football back at the 14-yard line.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running it with Mixon. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Stroud off the play fake. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one.
Intentional grounding, offense.
No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
Here we go, let's go.
Running it after the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
He'll just call for a fair catch here, and what incredible field position for them after that kick. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. Passing lanes kind of reminding me of LA traffic. Pretty hazardous throughout this game.
Yeah, just a mess and nowhere to go. And it's an awful place both on the highway, and trust me, when you're in the pocket looking at this defense too, it's miserable. Everything's been contested. Everything's been hard. No gimmies. It's a real testament to the work this secondary has done to prepare for this matchup.
And they get this down to the 28. Go! A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Goff on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Lions trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 1st down throw from Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again. It's Goff. St. Brown there to bring it in. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the gun, Goff. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And in for the Detroit touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
And the Texans secure that kick, no problem.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're 1st. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Here we go. Hey, uno.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Look the hot.
For Mixon, running right. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. He'll take a knee here as that clock approaches the 40 seconds remaining mark.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Fourth down now. Another kneel would stop the clock and turn it over. Let's see what they do here. Stroud gonna go on 4th down. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown. The knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. Well, we know they had high hopes when they entered the stadium earlier today, Brock. We saw it, but it can be so tough to win on the road. And there's some dejected faces now as they leave this football field.
Oh, and that flight home, oh, it's going to be a long one, a silent one, as they ruminate on the outcome of this game. You never like taking one on the chin, even on the road. And heading home just gives them all extra time to think about what went wrong, but more importantly, how to fix it.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.